Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews at Infinity of Nashua. Today we have our 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport Turbo Ultimate. That's actually a pretty cool little touch on the armrest. Heated rear seats, of course, at least on the outboard. This thing is pretty cool. Now, I'm a person that was a huge fan and still is a huge fan of big torquey V6 engines in SUVs. Pilot, Highlander. However, if you guys have noticed, we've shifted to downsizing. So a lot of these cars are now powered by Turbo 4s. I just drove, one of my co-workers had one as a loaner car, a Turbo Highlander Platinum, a 23. As much as I miss the V6, it's a decent motor. How does that apply to this car? Well, I'm not asking for a V6. I wish it was here, but as we sit, I don't need one. This powertrain is phenomenal. And as we start driving, I will go into that. Look at this panoramic roof, nice leather seats, heated cooled seats, your different drive modes. We're going to be in sport, all-wheel drive lock, heated steering wheel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take this thing out on the road. So right there, you can kind of see what I'm getting at. Now, instead of having a big torquey V6 with a very linear power band, all the passing power you'll need is right at throttle tip in, right as you start to accelerate. Yeah, it takes a quick second for this turbo to spool up, but it's right there. Once the transmission, by the time the transmission downshifts, you have the power. And like I said, this is a good amount of power. But dyno tells me around 250 horse, 250 pound-feet. I obviously forgot to check the specs before I left, so you guys in the comments will absolutely devour me anyway. Even if I got it by 1 horsepower, everybody would comment saying, oh, it's actually this. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. I really do. I know I'm bashing you right now, but listen, I'm open to constructive criticism, not just saying, you suck. Yeah, obviously I do, but drove this home last night, spent some time in it, and I like it a lot. Let's roll into power and see an officer. Actually, that's probably a previous. Nope, government plates. Wow, okay. As you can tell, we got about a foot of snow 2 days ago. Nobody really did a good job plowing. Like I said, this is a powerful motor. Whew. That mid-range torque is phenomenal. Now, let's sport mode. Realize I'm not driving sporty anymore. Actually, you know what? Let's try some handling. power out of corners is decent. What is this, H-Track? Is that what Hyundai calls it? It's good power. Good all-wheel drive system, I should say. Up is, so went into manual mode. Up is upshift, down is downshift. If you think about G-forces, it's kind of counterintuitive, but you know what, this isn't a performance car. Even though it has sport in the name, it's not a sports version, it's just the smaller version of the Santa Fe. My arms are killing me. I was plowing all day yesterday in the lot, and the Silverado we use at idle, the power steering gets very, very heavy. So essentially, whenever I'm maneuvering around, it's as if there's no power steering. So here we'll do a second gear roll. A little bit of ice there, but so we're at 3,000 RPM, roll into the throttle, boost. So it's right there. You know, there's not minimal turbo lag. And like I was saying, I was a big fan of the big torquey V6 that was found in the previous gen of these. But I've accepted that Turbo 4s are the way it's going. And at this point, we're lucky to even get a Turbo 4 and not have electric assist, although I've driven some pretty fantastic hybrid and electric vehicles. Rev Prime. This thing I'm impressed with for a Hyundai. You know, this is a 2017. This was right about where Hyundai was starting to figure things out. This is when Genesis was being created. This is, you know, the G70 was around this time. I think it was a 2017 was the first year, 2016 or 2017. Hyundai was really starting to figure things out, and I think the Stinger came out around the same time with Kia. Wow, okay, now I have no place to park now. Wow, okay, that's a big change. Oh, here's a parking spot. I like this. So this is right when Hyundai was starting to take steps in the right direction. I can see that in the bones of this car. And to be honest with you, yeah, some of the materials aren't the nicest, but this is a 2017. It's a Santa Fe. You weren't supposed to be expecting a ton, but you got a ton in this car. The powertrain's great, brake feels great. It's just fun to drive. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.